So Called Oreos podcast. We are back in the studio this week. Amari and Rachel, you were missed last episode. Well, let me introduce ourselves so we don't forget again. I am Kia Swinton.
Hey, y'all, I'm Rachel.
Hi, I'm Janae.
And I'm Amari.
What's good, y'all? How y'all feeling? What's up?
This is my last in studio recording.
That's crazy.
That was so dramatic.
She is dramatic.
But I'm good. How about you guys?
I'm trying not to be annoyed. Yesterday, I went to yoga, and I'm starting yoga, guys, trying to get my Zen. We talked about this in our little group chat yesterday. But then, when I got off the train, I needed to go to CVS, and my phone was acting wonky, so I couldn't find it, and I'm terrible at, directions and just navigating in general, and people were walking on my heels, so I felt very, and my feet were cold, because I'm wearing thin, cute thigh-high boots.
They're cute.
Okay.
But they're very thin and I'm not wearing any socks.
Those are cute.
Thank you so much. Tarjay.
I just got some, y'all gonna judge me, from Walmart. It looks exactly the same.
Really?
I had to bring my mom. I said, Mom, do these look cheap? And are they gross looking? Will they fall apart? Should I spend money? Because they be looking good.
Yeah.
I was like,
As long as you don't wear them every day, they'll be fine.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And no judgment, Kia.
No
I was
judgment.
just trying to get slippers for grandma, and then I saw these boots, and I was like, yo, what's up? These look good. And my mom's like, no, I would tell you if they were cheap, because she made me put back another pair before. So I was like, yeah, I got some dope-ass boots from Walmart.
Hey. Amari, how are you doing? My love, my darling, my liege.
I'm here. I'm here.
Wow.
Hey, that's a step up from not being
It's
here.
almost finals week, right?
I'm kind of a nerd, so I got all of my stuff in pretty early because I was excited about the topics.
Damn, it's December 3rd.
I know they're not due until next week, but I'm high key excited to do my presentations because they're all on black hair, and we've had multiple instances of people doing and saying problematic things about people's hair. So I'm ready to school some people on black hair in America and how they can act around it.
That's amazing.
That's exciting.
Yeah. So do you have a month off school?
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. That was one of the propellers. It's one of the things that pushed me to go back to school.
I don't blame you. Oh, I saw your parents this week.
Okay.
What? I was in Syracuse this past week, y'all. And,
right.
As some of you listeners may know, Amari and I are from the same hometown, so her parents came to my mom's church and stuff.
Oh, yes.
And I was talking to them, chopping it up. I love your parents. They're so adorable.
They love you. They were laughing at you. My mom was telling me that you guys are talking about the baby and how you're she cries when I hold her because she doesn't know me.
Yeah.
Or because you're in New York, so you're not around as often as everyone else in Syracuse.
This is what happened. I was very upset about this, which is why I was telling everyone. So the baby came to my mom's church service for the first time. There were tons of people there. There was loud music, everything going on. So Olivia, my niece, was freaking out, and she's 6 months old. She's freaking out whenever anyone would hold her besides her mom. So I was really upset, and it was my first time seeing her. And I was like, oh my God, she doesn't know me. But then I was redeemed because on Thanksgiving, I held her and she fell asleep on me for a solid, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I was just holding her. We were bonding. We're in love. She's my child, not my brother's. It's fantastic.
But she does look like you.
She does. She looks just like me.
You could walk around and say it's your child if you wanted.
I know.
It's yours.
Okay, let's not kidnap anyone's child.
Olivia, I'm coming for you.
Most kidnaps are people you know. Sorry to get morbid and stuff, but just saying.
It is true.
So
Damn, it got dark.
Yeah.
okay, this week in Black History. Okay, this week in Black History, on December 24th, 1992, the position of Secretary of Agriculture was awarded to Alfonso Michael Espy, making him the first black person to hold this position. What's good? Okay, so December 27th, 1892, the first black college intercollegiate football game was played in the snows of North Carolina between Livingston College and Biddle College, which eventually changed its name to Johnson C. Smith University. Okay. Those are your black facts for this week.
Black facts.
Doesn't North Carolina have like the top number of HBCUs?
Maybe. I actually don't know. Or is it DC? No, just kidding. No. That's stupid. I always thought of Howard. I don't know. Okay,
don't judge just me. Go ahead and Google it because,
yeah, someone Google it. I feel like it's North Carolina, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it probably has to be somewhere in the South.
I'm not Googling it. I can't lose my Google Doc. I'm afraid I'll lose my Google Doc.
What?
Okay, I'll work my technology.
No, it's okay. I'll do it. But in the meantime, Amari, you want to go ahead and tell us about
Yes, I'll talk about black professionals we love. So I know this happened a few weeks ago, but I just wanted to highlight Kamala Harris, who dropped out of the presidential race. Some may consider it old news, but I still think it's something worth talking about. And although I'm aware she was a flawed candidate, but so are all the candidates still running. I mean, Biden is over there nibbling on his wife's finger. Elizabeth Warren thinks we forgot about the time when she was trying to be Native American, but we haven't.
Never forget.
Never forget. And I think Harris fought her hardest to maintain her spot in the race. And I think she threw some solid punches during those Democratic debates. And it's crazy because we're still in 2019. And Harris was only the third black woman to run for president. And I'll say it once, and I've said it once, and I'll say it again. Black women are the backbone of the Democratic Party. And I cannot wait until the day when people finally decide to, maybe be a backbone for black women. So thank you, Kamala, for representing the people and for helping to remind little black girls that they too can run for president.
That was great.
Yeah. Well said.
Thank you.
So I was researching. I didn't know there was 101 HBCUs in America.
I did not know that either.
I thought there was 16. I'm sorry.
I know that there are some that used to be HBCUs, but are they're still HBCUs, but they're not a predominantly black population anymore. I know there are some.
Mm-hmm. I remember a kid in undergrad who was talking to me about these schools that he had applied to, and he said he applied to Howard, and then he looked up. I'm like, what kind of idiot doesn't look up the school before you apply? And then he was like, I realized it was an HBCU.
Wait,
so I
what?
didn't. But my mom went to Howard for a bit, and she was like, there were white students, so it's you can do it.
That Vice article that we had to work on. Oh my God.
But there have always been white students, I believe, at HBCUs.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so this white man didn't know that Howard was the HBCU and applied anyway?
Yeah.
How did you not know
How do you
that
not
Howard
know
was
that? When you look up Howard University,
it's the most famous HBCU.
What do you think about when you want to apply to college?
Maybe he just thought there was just a bunch of black people on the website, and it was just the school trying to encourage more black applicants.
His parents didn't say yo, Howard.
He didn't do research.
His parents probably don't know. They're like, ooh, look at that school in DC. I don't know. I mean, do white people even know HBCUs are a thing?
Some of them do.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Some key.
Yeah, that's
key
true.
word.
I distinctly remember telling people that I was in high school with I want to apply to some HBCUs, and them kind of screwing up their face what's that? Mm-mm. And I'd be like, a historically black college or university.
Because no one around them probably talked about that, especially at 16.
Yeah. I get it, but at the same time,
so
I don't. Yeah.
No, I get it. I totally understand. Okay, well, this topic for this episode, it is Black Holiday Season. This is being released on December 24th, I believe, so just in time. Are you laughing at
Why are you telling people when our heat's gonna come, Kia?
They're gonna know.
You're right.
day this
You're
is
right.
released. What are you talking about?
You're right.
So, Merry Christmas to those who celebrate, Happy Christmas.
And have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
A Happy New Year. Y'all know that ad-lib.
You remember the Cheetah Girls Christmas?
No.
What's the Cheetah?
There's a Cheetah Girls Christmas?
A merry little Christmas.
There was a Cheetah Girls Christmas.
I never
Don't
watched
remember.
I saw them on
Have a
tour.
Cheetah-licious Christmas.
that. You saw them on tour, Amari?
They came to Syracuse.
Jealous.
Dude, my sister was in high school. She came with like her friend and like my 3 friends were there and it was lit. It was lit.
Yo, that sounds lit.
Yeah.
Except Braven wasn't there, but whatever.
Oh, wow,
I'm
what?
not-
That's trash. Oh,
I'm not
also
bitter.
I saw the Jonas Brothers again.
I honestly, I was thinking about going again because now I know all the songs to their new album.
Oh,
Like,
that
I
was
should
so
go
amazing.
again, but
I literally just won off a contest
You
from
did?
Tidal. Yeah, and they were like, enter this contest to see the Jonas Brothers. And I'm like, well, I already saw them, but like, whatever, it's free. And then I was like, okay, what's the closest one? I already saw them in New York. Let's do like a Jersey one. That's easier for me to get home. And then they were like, yeah, you won. I was like, what? And these seats.
We're so fucking close. Sorry.
Oh my God, you're right. They were so close. Like me and my friend Mackenzie, the other one I went with Rachel, we were freaking the heck out because like the first seats were like all the way up,
all the way up.
all the way up. There was so much of a difference. Like I didn't even see the whole backdrop.
There was a backdrop?
Yes.
Really?
We didn't even know there was one, and I'm like, it was a whole new concert because I was like, I didn't even see this part. But the one in New York was better, I will say, because they played more songs, and I feel like their energy was better, and they were in those cute little like matching suits, and
It was
they
very
looked fine.
Clearly, Christmas came early for Kia.
It was great.
Can
I was so excited. I almost cried. I'm not even joking. I was so close. I saw Joe Jones's jawline.
I think I would have cried.
Yeah.
Can I tell you guys about a funny story that I literally heard a few days ago about my friend going to see the Jonas Brothers years
Yes.
ago? So 2 of my good friends, Kaylee and Kaylee, shouts out to you. They really do have the same name, but they're spelled differently. So they're huge Jonas Brothers fans, like huge. So when they were younger, when the Jonas Brothers were in their heyday, they went to Good Morning America to watch the Jonas Brothers. Now, I feel like all of us New Yorkers kind of know that Good Morning America is a shit show. And like, do not go watch a live.
Nope.
Don't do it.
I didn't know that. Why?
It's
Also,
it's
I think
horrible.
NBC, the Today Show, they do like concerts and things like that.
What's
too.
the one in Central Park in the Christmas?
That's also
summer?
that's also Good Morning America.
Okay, yeah.
And they ended up, waiting, got up really early, waiting outside for a very long time, had to walk from the Good Morning America studio to Central Park just to wait. And it was just horrible. They hardly got to see anything. So at the end of it, they lost their friend's mom who was with them, right?
Oh my
They
God.
lost her. Well, it was Kaylee's mom, one of the Kaylee's mom. They lost her, right? They find her. Somehow she schmoozed the security guard into letting them like backstage where the Jonas Brothers were.
What?
Listen, this story is
peeing.
hilarious. I hope it's as funny to you guys as it was to me.
I hope it's
So they made these huge cardboard signs. They had like Jonas Brothers sneakers, Jonas Brothers sunglasses, Jonas Brothers t-shirts that they just like completely made. They're like, I don't know, maybe 14 or 16 at the time. So they get backstage and I guess Kevin comes up to my friend Kaylee and is talking to her, right? And Kaylee said that she is just like, can't even concentrate, can't even reply, and is just like staring at him in awe. Now, I think, did she say Nick? I think one of them, not Joan. Yeah, Nick. Nick was walking by with like his people. And the other Kaylee starts going crazy, yelling and screaming like, oh my God, it's Nick. And she throws, I think they said she threw her hat at him to like give it to him. And she said that he literally looked at the hat and then stepped right.
Oh my no!
And kept on walking.
That sounds like something
She
Nick would
threw it
do.
at him.
Yo, Nick is vicious. He does not play around.
I
They
can
say
just-
Nick is like the most serious one out of
Yeah,
all
no,
of
he
them.
definitely
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
My friend who I went to
Stepped
college
on that.
with. Yeah, that's rude. My friend who I went to college with is an insane Jonas Brothers fan, like crazier than me. Like she got the VIP meet and greet and everything. And
Your friend Loaded?
Wait, who?
Oh, she said, is your friend loaded?
Oh, no, I don't. No, she's a teacher, but she just spends a lot of money on the Jonas Brothers.
As she should.
Yeah, exactly. That's like her bae. But this girl is crazy that she got picked for this iHeart radio web series where it was like the craziest fan like does trivia with the person they're like celebrity crush or whatever to see who gets the right answers, and she got picked for Nick because she's like a crazy Nick Jonas fan, and they're like, Nick, this is your like craziest fan. Nick looks so uninterested. He was just like, okay,
and that's what I'm afraid of.
Let's do it. What'd you say?
Was it recorded?
Yeah, it's online. I'm gonna show you guys after because I'm looking. I'm like, this poor. Like, I know her and I know how much she loves him, and he is not like even. He's like, I want to sit down and drink a Coke.
See, and that's what I'm afraid of because the day's gonna come when I meet BTS. I know it is. Speaking it into existence.
Oh Jesus!
And when I meet,
you're not gonna understand what the heck they're saying.
Shush. Communication can be nonverbal. Okay,
That's true.
and I feel like I would be so afraid that if I met Jimin, he would just look at me like, who are you? Like, get out of my face.
Disagree.
I would be shattered. My life would be shattered.
Well, one of Summer Walker's fan posted on social
Well,
media.
isn't that a whole thing though?
It's a whole thing. Summer Walker's having some issues.
And she went in on her though, like how could you spend money to see you?
I get
She
that.
got a VIP ticket and she didn't like want to hug her. She seemed like she didn't seem interested.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, go ahead, Amari.
I was just gonna say, I think that these are great stories, but we should probably get back to Chris.
Wow, Amari. You're right, though.
Okay,
I'm sorry because I know we'd be able to
forgot.
talk about this stuff for a while, but I'm not sure how interested everyone else is in like.
Wait, what was the question you asked, Janae?
What question?
About the Christmas? Or was it you, Kia?
Wait, no, I said she's a girl Christmas.
Oh, that's how we got started.
That's what got us started on concerts.
Okay, well, side note, listen to Disney Channel Holiday. I have that on repeat all the time. Jonas Brothers do have a song, and they have a new song. Check it out, Christmas.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Okay. Well, let's talk about...
Well, Negroes and Negresses. How do you celebrate Christmas?
What's your favorite part of the Negro holiday? I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. I'm sorry.
I say that all the time.
That's my first time hearing that. I like it.
So we're talking about how Black people celebrate the holidays, and that can go for Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's mostly, because that's the famous ones. We'll talk about Kwanzaa a little later. But yeah, how do y'all be spending the holidays? What's your favorite part about the holidays with your Black ass family?
I was really trying to think if my Black ass family is different from any other Black ass family. And I really like, I'm trying to think with like food, music, traditions. And I'm sure we do the same stuff that the rest of Black people do. And maybe even some white people, maybe even some Asian people, maybe even some Spanish people. I don't know.
The only difference is probably our food and music is better.
I was about to say that because I was thinking about, well, I have nothing to compare this to because I ain't never been to a white person's place for the holidays. I don't even know what they be doing. But I feel like it can't be as lit as my family or any other Black person.
You know what I wanted to know? We got 2 Caribbeans in the building. I wanted to know.
That's true.
I wanted to know what y'all be doing because I know, like, food-wise, for example, because I know y'all got some rice and beans up in there. And, like, we just started to incorporate rice and beans. My mom makes some delicious black eyed peas. Like, bomb. And she just made rice for the very, very first time this year.
She using that coconut milk?
Forever.
Wait, she's never made rice.
Rice is not a staple in my household. Rice was never a staple in our household. Never.
We growing up, we ate rice with everything.
I expected that from 2 Caribbean people, but you, Kia?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I eat rice like at least twice a week.
Seriously?
To this day.
Yeah.
I'm not a rice person.
I had rice tonight.
I had couscous. That's close enough.
I'm not a rice person. I am not a rice person at all. But I was interested to see like what kind of food you guys have in like a more Caribbean household opposed to like an African American household.
Well, I don't know about you, Rachel, but I know like we do like rice and peas, we do the plantain, we do the oxtail, we do my mom has this. I think it's Jamaican. It's called corn pie.
What's that?
But it's like a casserole, but it's like what you do, like, right? You do regular corn, sweet corn. You add some like cheese in there. It sounds weird, but it's like one of the most delicious concoctions ever.
Good. If you like corn, you like corn pie.
Y'all gotta make me some of this.
Yeah.
I don't know how to make corn pie, but I've had it.
We'll get to learning, Rachel.
I can make good corn pie, so I'll teach you.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Amari's got us covered.
Yeah, but for me, it's the same. My mom, she made oxtail for Thanksgiving. We make like our traditional Creole dishes, and we make a little bit of American dishes as well. But for Christmas, my mom makes a soup called bouillon. Okay. And then for New Year's Eve, that's another soup that she makes.
Wait, what's bouillon?
Bouillon it's like a stew with like potatoes, beef, carrots, like all your mixed vegetables. It's just a stew.
So it's like a beef stew.
Yeah, it's a beef stew, but we call it bouillon. And then for Christmas, no, not Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, there's another tradition that Haitians make. Why am I forgetting the name of the stew? I haven't had it in like a long time. Damn it.
It'll come back to you.
All the Haitian listeners,
they always come back.
Mad.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of the soup. But like,
is she Haitian?
Haitians make it every year for New Year's Eve. And yeah, that's about it for food. That's our tradition.
We do, well, it's not food, but even at all of our gatherings, my dad makes rum punch.
Oh, your dad's rum punch, man.
Yes.
Wow, I want some of this too.
It's strong. It's like juice, but we used to have a Christmas party every year a while back, and we're reinstating it this year. But like people got to be careful when they come, because they have to drive home, and our mailbox was hit like several times.
Damn.
Yeah, like y'all just need to stay.
That's wild.
Okay,
Yeah.
I had to look up the soup.
Did you look up Haitian soup?
Yes, it's called soup jumeau. It's made with pumpkin.
Ooh.
And then they put like noodles in there and your whatever meat you want, potatoes and all that good stuff. So soup jumeau.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Pumpkin. Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think of what my family does.
I'll go. That's what my family does.
Okay. Well, just screw me. Okay, go.
We do the classic macaroni and cheese. Thanksgiving, we have turkey. Christmas, I think we do like a ham. My dad's been doing brisket lately. We have collard greens. My grandma or sister sometimes makes chitlins. I'm really against it, frankly, and I think they should be done for. Should I explain what chitterlings are?
Yes, I mean, I know because my family's from the South, but
God, it's pig intestine. You don't know, Amari?
I found out like 2 days ago from one of my coworkers who's from the South, and I was like, why would you eat that?
Why would you eat that? Right?
You could say that about anything in the South.
We
what
eat it.
is
I'm
it?
like,
It's
no.
pig intestine, Samari.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Or gizzards.
No. Yeah,
Wow.
What's
gizzards. It's like the insides of like a turkey or a chicken.
Turkey?
Yeah.
Fried gizzards.
Yeah.
I was like, get that away from me. Mm-hmm. They tried to make me eat it last time I went down there. I was like, no.
We had pig's feet for Thanksgiving too
So sad.
this year. Which is just like, why?
Yeah, no,
Why?
I
I
feel
mean,
that way.
Caribbean folk love their chicken feet, so
I really don't get it.
it's a
I've
good
had
thing.
pig's feet. My mom used to make pig's feet.
Wait, is your family from the South,
It's not
Janae?
good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, it sounds very similar.
Oh yeah, my grandma's from Mississippi.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Because my family's from Alabama, North Carolina, Virginia. So we have some Southern. But similar to you, like the mac and cheese.
Yeah. Staple.
I feel like the potato salad is really the most important thing for Black people.
Y'all make potato salad in the winter?
Y'all don't have that for Thanksgiving?
Nah,
Christmas?
bro.
No,
Potato
That's a summer
salad is
thing.
a summer thing.
Yeah.
We do not do
Wait,
potato salad in the
y'all, okay, we need to
Jenny's like,
take
we
a
do
poll
not.
because wait, y'all need to take a poll because everyone has potato salad at Thanksgiving.
winter. No.
What y'all
we
talking
need to
about?
do a
Y'all,
poll.
I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight. We're
Yeah.
taking a poll on Twitter.
3 people are telling you that it is a
Bruh,
summer
no.
delicacy.
I'm telling you, all Black
It's
people
a
do this,
barbecue
bruh.
dish.
That's a lie. It's a
That's
barbecue
not
dish.
true. And first of all, it's called
Barbecue
cookout,
Just
bruh.
like salt potatoes and the eggs, the deviled eggs.
Nah.
You don't make deviled eggs
Yeah,
in the
we
winter?
do. We do.
No,
We
what?
got that at
Double
Christmas.
eggs for the past
Seasonal
few months.
dishes.
Nah, we do that all. We gonna take a poll on Twitter, y'all. I'm not crazy.
Kia.
I'm not
stressed.
crazy because
I'm
it's a big
stressed out.
deal. The potato salad is a big deal.
How is the potato salad a big deal?
Bruh, I'm not joking. Ask any other black people.
Potato salad is like the least. Well, okay.
No.
I don't love potato salad.
No.
Gonna come out and say it.
What?
I don't love potato salad. I don't love it.
Have you not had good potato salad?
I've had great potato salad. It's just
Why
like
you don't
not a
like
go-to.
it?
Cause it's like
I love it with the eggs, relish.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, that's what I was saying. It's a big deal. Like, you can't mess up potato salad. So I told my mom, don't give me that because y'all be flaming me for the potato salad. I'm not trying to do all that. So I only, like, cut the potatoes.
Y'all, I'm sorry. Sorry to cut into this, but we're talking about potato salad, and that reminded me of something that happened to me during Thanksgiving.
what happened?
So at my school, they had a potluck Thanksgiving.
Nope.
Hopefully no one listens
Not
to
with
this
the
podcast. And I'm sorry.
No, sir.
I don't know why. Well, I know why, but like we're very sensitive about eating certain people's food.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I go and I'm like looking at who's putting what food where because that's good. Someone brought a vegetarian Jamaican shepherd's pie. And I was like, that boy's white because one, vegetarian and Jamaican, just like, I know they're mixed. Yeah. And two, shepherd's pie is not even Jamaican. That's a British thing.
Isn't that Irish?
Irish, yeah. It's...
Oh, well, I don't know. It's white.
Right, the lady's white.
That was the point, right?
And then there's a casserole with freaking goldfish on it. And I said,
what? Y'all are terrorists.
Let me leave.
Terrorism. That's terrorism. I mean, that's the definition of terrorism. I had a Friendsgiving back in college, and I will never forget because I made it. It was mostly my white friends. Rachel is still stunned by that.
We're still like,
I know they're like college students. They're on a budget, but like goldfish.
Yeah.
Did they crumble up the goldfish, or was it just whole ass goldfish on top?
It was whole goldfish with like paprika.
Paprika,
girl. Did you ask if he was a terrorist?
I didn't see who put it down, but then there was someone across from me, and she was like, "Oh my god, this looks so good!" And I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, you need to get around this.
Christina.
You should have took pictures.
That's wrong. But yeah, no, my Friendsgiving in college, we gave the mac and cheese to this one girl, and I was like, I feel like she's gonna do some dumb shit like box mac and cheese. My friend was like, no, she won't. I'm like, bet. Girl comes in, Kraft mac and cheese, bro. I'm ready to fight. I was ready to fight.
And you can tell us Kraft by like the noodles. Were they like the like?
Yes,
the
girl.
little...
I knew it was Kraft. Homegirl cooked it 10 minutes before she came. I was like, "Are you serious?" That's why I don't have Thanksgiving with the whites.
Kraft
Can't do
macaroni and
it.
cheese is an abomination. I'm sorry, but I will never.
Yeah,
Kraft macaroni and cheese is not okay.
It's not healthy.
You know what I hate?
It's definitely not.
You know what I absolutely hate? When you go into a restaurant or something like that and they're like, baked macaroni and cheese. All
What is
macaroni and
It's
cheese is
microwave.
supposed to be baked.
Oh, God.
Macaroni and cheese is not just some damn noodles with some Velveeta cheese
That
melted.
don't make no damn
That's
sense.
not macaroni and cheese.
No, they don't
That
know
ain't
how to do
right.
it. They don't.
If I don't see like the cheese burnt on top with like breadcrumbs,
Yeah.
then
Exactly.
it's not baked.
That ain't macaroni
I
and
don't
cheese
even
to
want
me,
no like
sis.
saucy macaroni.
Yeah,
I don't
like
want no
watered down.
sauce.
Some macaroni with Alfredo. Get that out of here, bro.
No.
Get that out.
No.
Also, I feel like black people will also flame me if you want pumpkin pie at the damn Thanksgiving. And
I love
right.
pumpkin pie.
I do too.
I think that's fine.
But they
That's
no,
acceptable.
y'all families don't be ready to fight. My family is brutal, man. I feel like
You know,
it's
my
the Hunger
sister's
Games.
kinda
They
like,
be
you
ready
want
to
Y'all
fight.
ain't that brutal making damn
Yo, everyone
potato
does
salad
that.
in winter.
Everyone does that. I'm
Y'all
gonna
ain't that
take a
brutal.
poll, bruh. I'm gonna take a poll.
You know what? I'm gonna do this poll.
Do the
Yeah,
poll.
thank you.
I swear, y'all, I'm not. Ask for comments too. Ask for the comments.
We'll ask for
bruh.
comments, and Kia, I
Ask for
bet
the
you
comments.
you're gonna be the lone one.
No,
you
I'm not.
And
It's
your
a
20
big
family
deal.
members gonna be the
No,
only
it's
ones.
not.
It'll be like 20%.
Have y'all played the game Black Card Revoke?
No,
It's a
No.
game about black culture. But one of the things is like, question was like, why can't you mess up the potato salad at the
in the
gathering?
summer.
No, it's not just the summer, bro. I'm telling you. Oh, also my cousin's wife brought turkey necks this year.
Oh.
So south.
So sad.
I love turkey necks.
I don't.
What is good about a turkey neck?
It's just bones.
It's actually it's pretty hard
little
to
bit
eat.
of
I actually did like it though. That was the first time having turkey necks, and I did like it. I did enjoy it.
Give me
I
some
was
ham.
like, wow. Yeah, we have ham too. I'm not a ham person though. We have
Yeah.
turkey. I guess we have the staples, but I feel like also, do white people have yams?
You know they ain't got
Oh,
it.
yes, they do. They put marshmallows on it.
I put marshmallows on mine.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
It's good.
No.
it's good.
Yeah.
No.
Pop it in the oven.
No.
Yes.
No. Marshmallows on yams is not a thing, y'all.
It is a
It
thing.
is.
And you can even put some pineapple in
Amari, pineapple. No,
Amari.
that's for the ham.
You know what? You grew up in Baldwinsville.
Wait. Amari, create another poll for these yams and the marshmallows.
I promise you my shit.
But not the pineapple.
No one puts marshmallows.
I never heard of pineapples.
I've never heard of pineapple either. You're doing it.
I've heard it on the
I'll
ham.
make it for you guys, and you can eat it. and tell me
No,
what's best.
I'm sorry, Amari.
Right.
I'm not
Even
gonna
around
eat
the
it.
white folks.
I'm not gonna eat it with pineapples.
Not doing
Comment for
that.
me potato salad.
We love you though.
Oh my god, this episode is hyped.
Do y'all all have like collard greens, peach cobbler?
No.
Not peach cobbler.
We don't make collard greens.
We're Jamaican. We're Caribbean.
We don't make collard greens.
What
Yeah, we
greens
don't
do
do
y'all
that.
have?
What greens do we have?
We don't got no greens.
Yeah.
No vegetables.
Really? Not that I think
No
of,
veggies.
Oh wow.
No, we got sweet potato pie. I feel like that's common, right?
Yeah.
My brother
And
made
apple
peach
pie.
cobbler. That was good.
I made a pecan pie this year.
Okay.
It hit. It slapped.
I don't like pecan pie.
You don't like
I like
chocolate either?
anything.
Jeez.
I don't like chocolate with sea salt, Janae.
So,
disgusting.
That's specific.
guys, story time. All right. I went to CVS and I bought some chocolates for us, which Kia I didn't tell you about, but I got some chocolates for us.
Oh, for all of us? I just
Yeah.
saw one, so I was like, oh, bitch brought one chocolate. Oh, that's my chocolate.
She wanted to.
And I went to offer Rachel a chocolate and she screwed up her face. She screwed it up. And she was like, what kind of chocolate is that? And I said,
had to
it's
read
like,
it.
it's like caramel sea salt. Oh, really? I don't like salt in my chocolate.
I don't like sea salt and chocolate.
Ooh.
I think it's too strong. Like
What?
the salt is too much. Yeah.
All right. Well, back to the holidays.
Yes. Okay. Outside of food, what are other like traditions that you guys have for the holiday season?
Me. So one of my favorite things to do is it's usually my mom's side of the family. We all get together at my house and we make Christmas cookies together and we listen to like, Destiny's Child Christmas and just like a whole bunch of blackety black Christmas songs.
Oh,
Names of which I can't think of right now, but play them all and I'll know them all.
I gotta start playing Christmas music now that I think about it.
Yeah. Get on it, man.
I've been playing The Weeknd on repeat.
You love The Weeknd.
I'm obsessed with him.
You love The Weeknd.
She keeps on tweeting about him too.
I tweet about him religiously.
We'll just drop the damn album so she can stop tweeting about it.
I've been pretty low key on my tweets. That's low key for me because I tweet about him every second of every day if I could. But yeah, that's he doesn't have any Christmas music out
What do
because
you
he's a
see
demon.
in The Weeknd?
A demon that he's
What?
he's everything that I'm not. Like he's just a bad boy. He's everything. He's like everything I'm not. And I love him. I think he's so talented. He's so different, and I literally worship him.
He's talented.
second to the actual God. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
If it ain't Park Jim and I ain't with it.
oh my God. Okay, so there's also a lot of black Christmas movies. I realize that.
Oh,
I'll be
yes.
watching Black
There's
a lot.
There are.
Yeah.
Best Man.
Best Man Holiday.
Yes,
This
Best Man Holiday.
Christmas.
This Christmas.
The one with Paula Patton.
The Holiday with Queen Latifah.
Yeah, I
No,
feel like that's a
not
lot.
it.
There's a lot on Lifetime and BT too. I realize there's a lot because my mom always be watching them and OWN and all those black stations.
I'm trying to think of like a black Christmas movie we always watch. Oh, well, one that we watched, and I honestly, did we watch this during Christmas time or not? I can't even remember. But the Cinderella with Brandy.
Is that a Christmas one?
That's not a
It
Christmas.
feels Christmassy though.
Wow, they're
There's
wearing
no
short
snow.
sleeves.
No, it feels Christmassy because it's like a princess in a castle and it's...
This time you're wrong. Take a poll.
Go take a seat with Kia and her potato salad.
Speaking of social media, I feel like there's a lot of dope social media trends around the holidays. Like,
Oh, because it's like the end of the year.
yeah, like what's the hashtag we were talking about today? Twitter of the decade or something.
Yeah. Tweet of the decade.
Tweet of the decade.
Yeah.
And then there was also like Thanksgiving with Black families.
Oh my God.
Those memes are hilarious.
Thanksgiving with Black Wait,
Those are
let me.
good.
Can I pull up some
Yeah.
of those?
Yes.
One sec, y'all.
There was also like, I think, was there a Christmas with Black families? Or I don't know.
There's definitely going to be.
Yeah, not yet.
So I feel like every time it's like a dope thing on social media with Black, because Black Twitter is just amazing, y'all.
Okay.
I feel bad for people who are on Black Twitter.
All right. So this is from Blavity. Shout out to you. Aunt, how's that GPA looking? Me, how's that credit score looking?
Yes, I showed my family this. Oh.
Auntie, stay out of grown folk talk. Me, stay out of married men houses. Hashtag Thanksgiving clapback.
Yeah, Thanksgiving clapback.
yeah.
That's what it was.
Aunt, you still dependent on your mama? Me, you still dependent on the state?
Ooh,
That's cool.
That person would get slapped real quick by
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, has anyone ever said these? Because like,
I don't know.
They're not
It's just things
living.
we
They're not
want
with
to
us.
say, but we don't because it's like disrespectful.
Yeah.
Just keep it to ourselves.
Ain't that your third plate? Ain't that your third husband?
I don't know.
Yeah. Uncle, shouldn't you be out there with the kids? Me, okay, but shouldn't you be raising yours?
Oh my god.
Uncle, yo mama know y'all out here smoking? Me, yo wife know you out here cheating?
These are brutal. I love them.
They're worse than last year's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember last year's
think
being
so.
was brutal.
You still acting up in school? Me, them roaches still acting up in your kitchen. That's a good one.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, social media is the best.
It
I
is.
love Black people.
Okay,
bruh.
two more.
Okay.
You still messing with that girl with the baby? Me, you still messing with that man with the wife? Ooh,
A lot of cheating.
A
a lot. But you know we all got them in our family.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
Really think about it. You
Y'all
sit
don't
around
have
the
to think
dinner
hard.
table.
I know you know.
I don't have to think hard at all. There's been some infidelity. Aunt, you know tattoos are a lifetime commitment. Me, but your marriage wasn't.
Damn, it's okay to get divorced.
Eek.
That was rough. How do
Hashtag
white people
Thanksgiving
celebrate
clapback.
Thanksgiving and stuff?
I don't know.
I feel like it has to be like really mellow and quiet. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Like I was trying to go over to my ex-boyfriend's house for holidays. Wasn't invited. That's a different story.
Damn, you
Like,
weren't invited?
Nah. Dude.
Yeah, you don't want to go there anyway.
Well, I don't know. Was I not invited or
Because
did I
his
not
mom
want
was
to go?
racist, right? Like his mom did not like you, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I wasn't invited or if I didn't want to go.
Maybe it just
It's probably
wasn't a
both.
conversation between you guys because you both
No,
knew what it was.
I think I know what it was. I think I would always invite him, and then he'd be like, "No, my mom wants me to go to mine," and I was like, "We're good." And I would always invite him. Then he finally showed up, but I didn't think I had an ear to go. But now I'm like, oh, I wonder what that's like. But I feel like because my family's always like loud, obnoxious, playing games, music, dancing. Sometimes I just feel like it's not the same.
No, it's totally mellow. You know, they're like pouring eggnog into their glass cups as they like discuss about stuff, looking at the
Sitting by the
Christmas
fire.
lights and like making gingerbread houses.
By the way, I hate eggnog.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's disgusting.
What?
Eggnog is so good.
No,
I love
That's
eggnog.
nasty.
it's nasty.
Spiked eggnog.
Also, do y'all be having debates with your family about politics?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know if that was a white thing either.
No, I usually like say I don't have it because we're always like yelling at each other because
Yeah.
we agree with each other. But this past Thanksgiving, I felt like I was coming for certain family members.
Damn. I only get into it sometimes, but not anything like too much.
Yeah.
So it'll be like an age thing. Like I think this way and they think another way.
A lot, yeah. I think it's like an age thing where it's kind of, I feel like we're all kind of at that age where your parents may say more, ignorant things or old timey things. And I think we're kind of at that age where you like low key, like check them, like, let's
For sure.
reassess that.
For sure.
Right.
Before we end, let's talk about Kwanzaa a little
Yeah.
bit.
We wanted to talk about Kwanzaa.
Because
Kwanzaa.
we were talking about, does anyone celebrate Kwanzaa? Do we know anyone that celebrates Kwanzaa? Do you guys?
I don't.
My family sends out, we used to send out Kwanzaa cards, but then we stopped when I went to college. That's about it.
Well, I know Amari and our parents are a part of this like association that has a Kwanzaa ball every year, but none of them celebrate Kwanzaa really.
Yeah, no. I think in my family, we tried to celebrate Kwanzaa for like 2 or 3 years and like went to like a few Kwanzaa celebrations, and I was given a Kwanzaa book, but I cannot tell you anything about Kwanzaa.
I have some information right here about Kwanzaa.
Oh,
Tell us.
So, the holiday is celebrated from December 26th to January 1st. It's an annual celebration to honor African American heritage. Each of the 7 days of the holiday represents 7 core principles of the holiday. I put holiday twice, sorry. Umoja, which stands for unity. Kujichagulia, self-determination. Ujima, collective work and responsibility. Ujama, cooperative economics. Nia, purpose. Kumba, creativity. And Imani, faith.
I'm going to name my daughter, is it Nia or Naya?
Nia.
Just for, I love that name.
Nia.
Well, my friend's name is Naya and it's spelled the same way. But I like how it means purpose because I feel like my daughter is going to have so much purpose and it's close to Kia.
That's cute.
That's a nice name.
My cousin's name is Nia.
Oh, really?
I think it's a good name. It's a good name.
I love it. I love that it means purpose.
There's a lot of good Nias out there.
Nia Long.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one I was thinking
I know,
of.
that's the only one I had.
Also, some more info on Kwanzaa. Dr. Moalana Karinja introduces the festival in 1966 to the United States as a ritual to welcome the first harvest of the home, because Kwanzaa is Swahili for first, I believe. And hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to read. Oh, yeah, he created the festival for Afro-Americans as a response to the commercialism of Christmas. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
And then I was looking up why more black people don't celebrate Kwanzaa, and I came across this article from NPR, which was a interview with a black professor discussing it. And he was saying how back in the day, we didn't have like the internet and stuff like that, and how we didn't have a lot of things to like connect to black culture, like Black Twitter and other stuff. So people wanted to like, this was during like the black like
Renaissance,
like Black Panther stuff,
Black Power movement.
Yeah, Black Power movement. So they wanted to create something that black people felt like connected to. And then also it doesn't help that it's the day after Christmas and engaged with a lot of holidays that people already celebrate, like Christmas and Hanukkah. He also said, hold on, sorry, I'm trying to read because it was a long thing, but it was a really interesting article. What else did he say?
Oh, we can also share it on our Twitter, so if anyone wants to read it in its entirety, we can share it with them.
Yeah, it said people think it's like a made-up holiday. Kwanzaa is not a religious holiday, though it does have spiritual overtones. But the reality is that so many holidays that we celebrate are in fact made-up holidays, like Mother's Day and Father's Day. That's true. Yeah.
That's a really good point that I never thought of.
Yeah. Like at the time back in the 1980s when I was... Oh, wait, sorry. Wrong thing. Okay, anyway, I'll post it because damn, this is hard. I was trying to see like the main thing that he was talking about. But yeah, do you guys have anything else on Kwanzaa?
No, but I might try to celebrate it one day.
I think it'd be cool if people did celebrate, but I think the main thing is it's like people do feel like it's made up simply because it's right after Christmas. And it's like, just put it in with that. It's also very ignorant when white people are like, oh, do you celebrate Christmas and Kwanzaa? And it's like, Kwanzaa's not religious, you dummy.
Yeah.
That, and I get that. I don't know. Do you guys get that? Because I get that a lot.
No, but I also don't think of Christmas as being religious, even though I know like
there's 2 Christmases, yeah.
Right.
And I think that a lot of people don't really take Kwanzaa seriously because it's like specifically supposed to be a black thing. And also I feel like black people don't really take it seriously either. So why would the rest of the world take it seriously if this designated celebration made by black people for black people don't even celebrate? So,
oh yeah, it says it was really an attempt to find some sort of ritual celebration that would counteract white supremacy on one hand, but given African Americans an opportunity to kind of reflect of the past year and to start thinking and planning for the next year, which is why it's celebrated from December 26th to January 1st. So kind of like a reflection thing, like a mixture of like to stop the commercialization of Christmas and also celebrate like New Year's, like reflecting and stuff like that.
I'm going to celebrate Kwanzaa.
No, you not.
Next year. I said probably next year because I'm not prepared this year.
I do want to go to Kwanzaa Crawl. Shout out to Crystal Stark, who is the creator of Kwanzaa Crawl.
Yeah.
Which is a Black-owned, what is it, like a bar hopping?
Yeah.
Bar hopping, right?
Yeah.
To support Black-owned businesses and Black-owned bars in Harlem and Brooklyn. But I'm always home on December 26th.
Yeah.
And if I was here, none of my friends are here. But I really want to go one year.
I want to go too because they have like a dope one in Bed-Stuy, but I'm always in Syracuse.
So.
Nothing's going on over there.
I know. It's just like if I could make the trek back, if it wasn't so bad. Maybe one day, one year.
One day.
I'll go. But yeah, anything else on Kwanzaa, the holidays?
No. I think we should move forward.
Go on to Rachel.
Yes.
All right, so it's that time of year where we gather around with our loved ones to celebrate the holidays. But that may not be the same for everyone. The holidays may be a hard time for many people. Psychology Today posted an article on how to deal with grief during the holidays. Here are a few strategies that may help you through this difficult time. 1. Trust that grief is a part of healing. Time doesn't heal the pain associated with a loss. It's what you do with that time that matters. Grief is the process by which you heal. Eventually, the holidays will get easier, but only if you allow yourself to experience the grief of going through them without your loved one. 2. Get healthy boundaries. You certainly don't have to force yourself to face every holiday, event, or celebratory tradition. If attending a tree lighting ceremony or participating in the office gift swap is likely to bring about too many painful memories this year, be willing to say no. Other people may try to convince you to participate, but you certainly don't have to try to please. You don't have to try to please everyone. 3, do something kind for others. Even when you're in the midst of grief, you still have something to offer the world. Performing a few acts of kindness can be really good for a grieving person's spirit. Donate gifts to families in need, serve meals at a soup kitchen, or volunteer to help people at a nursing home. And lastly, ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you're struggling with the holidays. Reminding loved ones that you're having a rough time may be enough, but you also may want to reach out for more support. Look for support groups or contact a professional counselor to help you deal with your grief in a healthy manner. And that concludes Time to Talk with Rachel. Thanks for listening.
I was thinking about this recently about like how crappy it would be if you like didn't have your family to go home to.
Yeah.
That is so sad. I was like, damn, I gotta really be thankful for that.
Yeah.
Because it would just really suck, like, if you didn't have a big family or your family was far and, like, every holiday you're, like, spending it alone and stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Or you're not even in contact with your family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's rough.
I'm very, very thankful for my family. They're the best. Love y'all.
Same.
But we did have someone write in this week.
Oh, for serious?
We're gonna call her Sophie.
That's
Sophie. So she said, I have a 4-month-old mixed child. I'm white and my boyfriend is black. We are deeply in love and plan to raise our child in a household full of that love. However, one of my best friends has started saying shady comments that I feel could be harmful to my child. She'll make comments about my baby's hair, like she looks like she has my boyfriend's hair texture instead of mine, with like a frown on her face, or she'll make passive comments about how big my baby's lips are. How can I shut my friend down without completely throwing away our friendship?
No, you tell her about herself.
Yeah.
Because that's not, your child's a baby.
Yeah.
That's a good point. It's a baby.
Yeah.
It's a baby.
I mean, personally, I feel that as a white person, you are in a very unique position where you can be a little bit more aggressive and honest and kind of check your friend and say, this is my household. This is my child. I don't like the comments that you're saying. And I think that they are very harmful because of X, Y, and Z. You know, like you have the ability to say that without it coming off as you being very, very, like sensitive.
I think take it a next
be sensitive.
Yeah,
it's your child.
Exactly.
And take it a step further, like not even just with this baby, but you can't be saying that to anyone's child.
Yeah.
You say that to the wrong person, you're gonna get messed up. Okay?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you know, historically, Black people are they're commented on their physical being from an early age. So to have it be a baby and for that to already be happening with someone that you're close to, I think that's definitely something that's worth addressing, you know, now, and kind of bringing that to their attention. But like Janae, like you said, like you're in a position where like you can say something, like we can all say something, but it's different when it's coming from, when it's like it's a conversation between two white people versus a Black person and a white person, because I feel like there's a lot of dynamics in that that make it a little bit more difficult to navigate.
She needs to know that what she's saying is not okay.
And also, you know, I feel that people growing up, you have kids and you make these comments about your feelings and thoughts, and then your kids hear those things and they think that they're okay to say. So like, I feel like you also need to say something, because this person could one day bring kids into the world. And if she's saying stuff in front of her kids like, oh, you know, X, Y, and Z's child has nappy hair, or, you know, their lips are too big, then they are saying that in front of their kid, and their kid brings that to a Black person they go to school with. And it just perpetuates the cycle all over again. Right. So like, you can nip this in the bud now by saying something and just stop that repetitive cycle of microaggressions that's really, really damaging to young kids.
And you can even be like, if she brings it up again, be like, I love her big hair, or like, I love my child's hair. I love my child's lips. And you know, I mean, granted, with my friends, I'm always sending them articles, and I think that's also a good way to kind of educate people, and maybe they might think it's shady, but you'd be like, I saw this article, I thought it was interesting. Maybe the article just happens to be on the history of Black hair in America and people's attitudes towards it, and you can like send it to your friend. I don't know.
And then, frankly, one last thing to close out: if you say this to her and she is not listening, if she gets offensive or offended and she's not receiving what you're saying at all, maybe it's time to consider ditching that friend.
Yeah, 100% agree.
Maybe it's time to consider
she doesn't need to be around.
Exactly.
She's probably like a tainted person inside.
Yeah.
Deeper than this.
She's probably grown up around a lot of white people who are making comments about Black people, and low key might feel some type of way that you procreated with a Black man. End of story. And if she's not open, if her reaction isn't completely like, oh my God, I did not mean to offend, I didn't know what I was saying was harmful, if that's not her reaction, then kick that hoe to the curb.
Hey, Pew. Well, you know, thanks for listening to another episode of the So Called Oreo podcast. Please follow us on all social media at So Called Oreos, and you can email us at socalledoreos@gmail.com. You can listen to us on SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Pandora, and Google Play. And please remember to like, rate, subscribe, and leave a review. Happy holidays, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.